from the stands. Pure coys, everybody raise your hands. Pure coys, pure coys, pure coys.
Hi there, welcome to Pure Coys. My name is Nige. Thank you so much for coming to my video and coming to my channel. It really means a lot. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I hope you've all got something lovely planned with your friends, family, loved ones tonight. All I would say is please stay safe. New Year's Eve, there always tend to be idiots out, so stay safe and have a great night and have a great new year. And if you watch this video on New Year's Day, well, Happy New Year to you all. I hope 2025 brings you health, happiness, and wealth, and lots more from me, which would be great. I thought I'd come on and do a quick video. Start with apologies. This is my third attempt at a video. The first attempt, I got through it, 14 minutes, only to realize I had no sound. Brilliant. Second time, I messed up the first 10 seconds. So I thought it's fine. I'll carry on, pause it, start again. I can edit it out later. And when I went to edit it, I ended up deleting the whole thing apart from the 10 seconds that I messed up. So congrats. Woo! Brilliant. I am at computers and stuff. So this is my third attempt. I'm just going to go with it. If I mess up, I mess up. That's just the way it is. Anyway, I thought I'd do a quick video today. Before I get into that, please like, please subscribe. It really does mean the world. I am chasing down 500. I feel like I've been saying that forever. I know I've been told by many people the first 1,000 takes forever to get to. It just feels like it's never ending. It's starting to feel like that a bit now, but I'm just loving doing YouTube, and I appreciate all the support I've had from you guys so far. I am waffling. I'm sorry. Most of you probably switched off by now. It's like, well, what? I'll turn on to watch a video about managers, and all you're doing is talking about yourself. Well, I'm going to stop. And I've got the hat on because my hair's a mess, and I'm showing love to the Irish Hotspur. Great channel. Go over to subscribe to them if you can. If you haven't, you probably already have. But I love these hats. I wear them all the time, so I'm not copying. But my hair is a mess, so I had to put a hat on. Plus, I've got hair envy of one of the managers I'm going to be commenting on. I am talking far too much. Let's get into this. Obviously, Ange Postecoglou is in major trouble at the moment. Whether he's going to keep his job over the next 6 weeks, who knows? So I thought I'd do a video where we just talked about who could possibly take over if Ange Postecoglou was sacked. I know, crazy. It's a crazy thought, and I'm uber negative for thinking he should be sacked, but we are doing really badly. So this is a bit of a tongue-in-cheek video. Is the 5 managers I would choose in order to take over if and when Ange Postecoglou loses his job. You watch now, Ange Postecoglou will win the next 10 in a row, and it'd be all hell Ange. But listen, it's just tongue-in-cheek, guys. So please don't take it too seriously. Let's not give too much abuse in the chat because it is just fun, and it's just a bit of New Year's Eve lightheartedness with an ounce of darkness in there. Anyway, yes, let's go through them. Let's go through the managers, and this would be my 5th choice. So this is the manager I would have on my list as my 5th choice manager should Spurs sack Ange Postecoglou. And is this man here? Let's move my camera, which I haven't done. There I am. It is, of course, Graham Potter. I will get his name up as well. I'm really all over the place. Graham Potter, next Spurs manager. What do you guys think? For me, I take him, of course. I think he did a fantastic job at Brighton. Brighton have continued that great job that Potter started and are now an established Premier League side, one of the top 8 or 9 sides in the Premier League, I'd say. And they play some lovely football. And this man, Graham Potter, started all that. Yes, he had a bad time at Chelsea, but let's be honest. He went into Chelsea when they were an absolute shit show. Bowley had just taken over. He'd spent £700 billion on about 16,000 players and expected Potter to get a team out of it. It was never going to happen for him. So I really feel for Potter in that sense. Listen, he's a good manager. He knows his stuff. Is he exciting? No. He's not going to be the kind of manager that, that you fall in love with in that kind of sense. He doesn't get you off your seat. He's not charismatic. But what he is a good Premier League manager. And he's out of a job. So it wouldn't cost Levy a lot of money at all. It's got Levy written all over it, hasn't it? But Graham Potter, my fifth choice as the new Spurs manager, should it happen. Let me know in the comments what you think. So that's Graham Potter. My next choice, my fourth choice, would be this man. And it is, of course, the one and only Thomas Frank. Another reason why I had to put a hat on, because I got hair envy of this guy. That is the one reason I wouldn't want him in charge at Spurs. It's just got too much hair. It's rude. Nobody has that much hair and flaunts it. It's just, it's just not on for me. So, Thomas Frank, getting back to it, very good. Again, Premier League manager, been there, seen it, done it, bought the t-shirt. He's brought little old Brentford into the Premier League, and they are now an established Premier League side. They play lovely football. They play attacking football. He sets a team up properly. He hasn't got a team of stars, but what he has is a team that work together, that work as a team, and that play nice football, score lots of goals. Defensively, usually pretty good. This season, they've conceded quite a few, to be fair, but they score an absolute bag full of goals and they play good attacking football. And he knows how to set up a team. And for me, Thomas Frank would be my fourth choice as the new Spurs manager, should, of course, it happen. I have to caveat that by saying, should it happen, just in case everyone loses their mind regarding it. My third choice, so this is a man I'd have third, would be this man, and it is the Fulham manager, Marco Silva. Again, for me, a top Premier League manager. This is a guy that could take us up a level to what we are now. Is he the man who will take us to winning titles? No, I don't think so. But is he a good, solid Premier League manager at a smaller team in Fulham, and gets results? Yes, he is. He is that man. He is a man that would set us up right, plays good, attractive, attacking football. Again, tactically astute, knows how to tweak, knows how to change things during the game, isn't afraid to do that. I think he would be the perfect manager for Spurs. Again, wouldn't cost a bag full of money. People were saying that, oh, well, we couldn't get a manager mid-season because everyone's in a job. Well, Potter's not in a job. There's another man not in a job that I'm going to mention soon. But managers like Silva, like the next man I'm going to choose, like Thomas Frank, they're not going to cost a fortune to get out of the club. One thing that Levy will do is pay the managers a lot of money should he need to. So Marco Silva for me would be the third choice Spurs manager. In at number two, I feel like I'm top of the pops. In at number two would be this man. I love this man. I would have him in charge at Spurs today, tomorrow, and especially on Sundays. And that is Andoni Iola. I think he would be nearly the perfect manager for Spurs. Plays good attacking football. Again, knows how to set up a team, high pressing. Bournemouth are just such a good team to watch. He has really good players there. But let's be honest, at the start of the season, if you said how many Bournemouth players would you pick in the Spurs side, most people would be like, none. I could name 3 or 4 I'd have straight in the Spurs team now. And that's down to Iola. He is really bringing the best out of this Bournemouth side. And I love watching him. And I would love Iola in charge at Spurs. So that's Iola. And I'm saving the best till last. This man, I would die on a hill for. He would be the man for me to take Spurs to the promised land. I think he could win things at Spurs. Given time, listen, none of these managers that I'm putting up here are going to get the full backing because no manager ever does at Spurs, not under Levy. But I think this man, if we are looking for a manager to manage young players, to get the best out of a young team, and is a manager who would build. This is a manager for me, and it is, of course, Edin Terzic. I think this guy could take Spurs to the next level. Now, I hear when people say they have their reservations. He's only had one job. Yeah, he was only the Dortmund manager. People say he bottled it at Dortmund. Well, did Pochettino bottle it at Spurs? That would be my question. Did Pochettino bottle it at Spurs? Some people will say yes. Most Spurs fans, 99.9% of Spurs fans will say no, absolutely not. He got the best out of his team. If anything, he overachieved a little bit. I think this is the same with Terzic. He took over a Dortmund side that was struggling, and he made them into a top team. They lost the league on the last day. You could say they bottled it on that given day. Yes, all they had to do was match Bayern Munich's result to win the league. They failed. They lost. Bayern Munich did their job, and Bayern Munich won the league. But he took his team to the Champions League final, a lot like Pochettino did with Spurs, and they played great football along the way. Yes, he had top players. He did have top players. Dortmund were a good side, but he took them to the next level. He knows English football. He was assistant manager at West Ham when Slaven Bilic was in charge. So he knows English football. He's Croatian. He is young. He's a manager that we could get on a 5-6 year contract, and he could build, and then we could give him time, and he could build a young squad. For me, this is a manager I would die on a hill for. If we got Terzic in charge at Spurs, I would give him the time. I wouldn't be handing him out. Listen, I say that if we lost 10 in a row, clearly he wouldn't be good enough. But I think if we're looking for a manager to build squad and for a rebuild, not that we need a rebuild, Terzic would be the one. I think he'd be perfect for Tottenham. Let me know in the comments what you think. I will leave it there, guys. I think I said enough on Terzic. Anyone who knows me will know that I've been banging on about Terzic for absolutely months and months. I would love him in charge at Spurs. But as I said, please let me know in the comments what you think. Would you take him? Would you take any of the 5 managers that I've stuck up on the screen? Or would you take someone different? Maybe someone left field, maybe a Gasperini. There's plenty of managers out there. I saw on Twitter the other day, yes, the magic of Twitter, that someone had posted that if we can't possibly sack Postecoglou because there's nobody out there to take over at Spurs. Nobody. I will leave it there, guys. Have a fantastic New Year's Eve. Have a great time. Don't be dicks, but enjoy yourself. And yeah, have a great 2025. I will see you in 2025. Loads more Beyond the Lane to come with Dan from the Spurs Danalist. Lots of new shows coming on Pure Coys. Please like, please subscribe. It really does mean the world. 2025 is going to be my year. I'm determined. I say it every year, but I'm determined that it's going to be my year. Starting with YouTube, I'm really going to put some effort into put content out for you guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay Spurs.
Pure coins, singing from the stands. Pure coins, everybody raise your hands. Pure coins, pure coins, pure